For a moment, imagine a world where your smartphone is not an iPhone or a Samsung. Imagine pulling a Nokia out of your pocket instead. Not the old keypad phone, but a powerful touchscreen smartphone that could have ruled the world. This almost happened. Nokia didn't fail because it was weak. Nokia failed because it was too strong, too comfortable, and too late. Before we dive deep, welcome to Zero to Billion, the channel where we break down the rise and fall of empires, uncover hidden business secrets, and decode how billion-dollar brands win, lose, and sometimes disappear. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Nokia was unstoppable. It was not just a phone company, it was a symbol of modern life. Nokia controlled over 40% of the global mobile phone market. In some countries, the word phone literally meant Nokia. Its factories ran day and night, its ringtone echoed everywhere, and its profits powered the Finnish economy. Nokia wasn't chasing trends, it was setting them. Inside Nokia's headquarters, confidence was sky-high. Engineers believed they were years ahead of everyone else. Executives trusted the formula that had already made them kings. Button phones were selling by the millions, and every new model looked like guaranteed success. The company believed that people wanted durability, battery life, and reliability above everything else. And for a long time, they were right. But while Nokia was celebrating dominance, a silent shift was happening. Technology was changing from hardware-driven to software-driven. Phones were no longer just communication tools. They were becoming personal computers in your pocket. Nokia saw this shift, but it didn't feel urgent. Why fix something that wasn't broken? In 2007, everything changed. Steve Jobs walked onto a stage and introduced the iPhone. No keyboard, no buttons, just a screen. Inside Nokia, many laughed. Engineers mocked the lack of physical keys. Executives dismissed it as expensive and impractical. They believed real users needed buttons. Touchscreens were seen as fragile toys, not serious devices. Nokia did have touchscreen technology. In fact, they had prototypes years before Apple, but internal politics slowed everything down. Different teams fought over control. The Symbian operating system was powerful but outdated, complex, and slow to evolve. Decision-making became painful. Innovation required approvals, meetings, and compromises. Speed died inside the process. As Apple refined iOS and Google launched Android, Nokia hesitated. Instead of fully committing to a modern software experience, they tried to upgrade Symbian again and again. It was like rebuilding an old house while competitors were designing skyscrapers. Developers avoided Symbian because it was difficult to work with. Apps, the new currency of smartphones, were exploding everywhere except on Nokia devices. Market share began to slip, slowly at first, then suddenly. Consumers wanted smooth touchscreens, fast apps, and beautiful interfaces. Nokia phones still felt like the past. Inside the company, fear replaced confidence. Executives knew something was wrong, but changing direction meant admitting past mistakes, and that was harder than losing market share. In 2011, Nokia made a desperate move. They partnered with Microsoft and abandoned Symbian for Windows Phone. It was a bold decision, but also a risky one. Windows Phone looked clean and futuristic, but it arrived too late. Developers were already loyal to iOS and Android. App ecosystems couldn't be rebuilt overnight. Consumers didn't want promises anymore. They wanted proven experiences. Sales collapsed. Factories shut down. Thousands of employees lost their jobs. The same brand that once defined mobile phones was now fighting for survival. In 2014, Nokia sold its phone business to Microsoft. A company that once ruled the future became a case study of missed timing. Nokia didn't fail because it lacked talent. It failed because it underestimated change. It trusted past success more than future signals. It believed leadership would last forever. In the smartphone revolution, speed mattered more than size, and vision mattered more than dominance. Today, Nokia still exists, but its empire is gone. The smartphone crown now belongs to those who adapt faster, not those who arrive first. Nokia's story is not about technology, it's about psychology, the danger of comfort, the cost of delay, and the price of ignoring disruption. This is why at 0 to billion, we don't just tell stories of success. We study failures because inside them are the most powerful lessons. If you enjoyed this deep cinematic breakdown of how Nokia missed the smartphone revolution, subscribe to 0 to billion and stay with us as we uncover more secrets behind the world's biggest brands.